Well, today's the day that you change the world.
ClickFunnels was built to remove the barriers to entrepreneurship so that dreamers could become doers. So that those of us who are crazy enough to believe that we can change the world, we actually can. And as that world changes, so do we. With over $10 billion generated by our users, we are so proud of what we built and we're excited to reintroduce ourselves. Hi, we're ClickFunnels.
And when someone says, what's a funnel?
We say, what isn't? Everything is. It's how you make decisions on a daily basis. You're constantly funneling all of your activities through a journey to achieve the desired result. So in that sense, funnels are actually a mindset that lets you see every tangible opportunity for growth and continuous revenue. A funnel in the digital space is something that grabs your customers' hands and leads them directly to the products that they actually need and want. ClickFunnels is the only platform that empowers you to do this at scale. When you see it, you are going to love it.
Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started, ClickFunnels is easier to use and more powerful than ever before.
This is going to be a game changer.
My first funnel made what my business would normally do for half a year. I was stunned.
Starting my own business really was a liberating experience.
Absolutely life-changing.
It feels like a movement, to be honest.
It's a whole new way to look at funnels.
You don't have to go through it alone.
It's not just the tool.
You got a whole community come with it.
You don't have to worry about the technology. We'll handle that for you. Don't worry about becoming a great marketer. With our education and strategies, you'll unlock that. We've been completely reimagining how we serve you, our users. You'll notice the difference right away in the way the platform looks, how it feels, and how intuitive it is.
I can create from beginning to end my product, the funnel. Now with frameworks, you copy paste that same framework and offer it to your audience.
The resources you have access to, that's what makes it different.
This is ClickFunnels for the next generation. And we're excited to see how you'll use it to change the world in your own way. We have an incredible lineup of new features to roll out, features that you've asked for.
In corporate America, you're just a number. So to have a development team that literally will sit down with you and have conversations about what can I do to make your life easier is massive.
You don't find that in any other company.
I'm blown away by the loyalty they have to their customer base.
The rebrand of our software isn't just about looks. It's about you, the funnel hackers, so that you can take your marketing to new heights, where software, education, and community can all be found in one place.
It's hitting at the mission of making millions of entrepreneurs.
I just can't imagine a better life. My plans are to go show my son the world.
I love ClickFunnels because it's all my people.
I'm so grateful to be a part of this family.
It's pretty amazing.
I want to invite you to see it for yourself. Explore the new features. Build your first or your next funnel.
And remember, you're only one funnel away.
What? We are live and direct. Rob, are you with us?
I am here. Hopefully you can hear me.
Yep, loud and clear.
All right, let's go. That's a win for today.
Feature Friday. Feature Fridays, live on location from somewhere in the heart of Windsor, near London. So super cool to be streaming from this location. Rob, live from the office.
Live from the office in the dungeons of Montreal. Honestly, Danny, I wish I was where you are. It looks super cool, really nice. I got to get outside.
Hey, it's been great. The weather's nice. I thought I'd come outside to do this, but wherever you are in the world, whether it's morning, noon, nighttime, snowing, raining, sunshine, whatever you're doing, you should be building funnels. You should be using ClickFunnels. And we've got something cool, Rob, right? We've been saying this for like 8 weeks that something's coming. I think it's finally like here, and we're going to show people. Man.
Oh yeah. Put your guess in the comments. How about that? What do you think it is? What do you think I'm going to start showing you today?
Yeah, it's going to be exciting, and you've wanted to do this for so long. I don't want to steal the thunder. I know you want to share your screen and all the rest of it, get people excited. But we'll see if we do get any comments coming in. And rumor has it that we are going to be doing a giveaway on this very stream,
really,
as well. Yeah, so we do have some stuff to give away. Let us know if you want to win some stuff in the comments, whether you're on Facebook, X, YouTube, in our community, wherever you are. We've got some swag. We've readied the swag cupboard. We're ready to give away the key, but we need you guys to participate. Watch very closely. Stick around to the end. We'll be on for 25 minutes. Rob, what have you got for us?
All right. I'm sure everyone guessed by now, but it is Stripe. Stripe is finally here. It's here on Tuesday. So I'm going to demo it for you. I'll demo it for you today. I'm going to show you what to expect, what it does, what it doesn't do, just so nobody's confused with the implementation, but we're ready. Oh man, we've had a couple people that have been using this on the back end, some people in office, some people out of office, and everyone has the same reaction. They're like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Like, thank you.
It opens up the ability to collect payments in lots of different parts of the world as well, right? So there's some big advantages with the new Stripe integration. We can't wait to see this in action. Hey, take it away, buddy.
All right, let's do it. And as I'm getting my computer set up, what Danny was mentioning, you'll be able to use this all over the world. It collects VAT tax. Right. So if you're over in the UK, it does it automatically per line item. There's some configurations that I can help you with, and we'll add those to our docs because I know it's a big, important thing over on your side of the world. So this all comes built in, and it's going to be great.
Yeah, indeed. Collecting your taxes and paying your taxes is kind of important.
Yes.
And a lot of our guys in the UK, I was with Neil from Action Coach recently, and he's like, Danny, the VAT. I'm like, it's coming. A big shout to Neil. Hung out with him a few times over the last 4 or 5 weeks at a few different events. And VAT inside of Stripe, inside of ClickFunnels per line item, it's here on Tuesday.
On Tuesday. It just makes it so easy. It's such a pleasure. Obviously Payments AI is still there for you if things don't work with Stripe, if your business doesn't run on Stripe and you need other services. We have options, and that's what we're here for. We want to make sure that everybody can use ClickFunnels, everybody can collect payments in the way that they need to. So what does it look like? All right, so you get to your ClickFunnels account, and I already have it. Let's go to a new workspace. Hang on one sec. And we'll do this fresh. I know there's one here. Okay, so I don't have Stripe on this workspace, right? And I want to implement Stripe. So let's say I go to products. No, not there yet. All right, so I'll go to my apps. And here you will find Stripe. Here it is. It's right here. It's the recommended option. You can read all about why it makes sense to use Stripe on ClickFunnels. And actually, I do want to show you one thing before I connect it. So we do have some call to actions on setting up your payments, right? So now over here in products, you'll see this call to action to set up a payments. And when you click on this, you'll have the two options. You'll have Stripe and Payments AI, just in case you want to choose one over the other. We do recommend Stripe just because it's super easy to get started with. Also, within your store, you'll have the same option when you set up payments. You can choose Stripe or Payments AI. All right, let's get to it. I know that's...
Before you dive in, Rob, I know that with Payments AI, you had to fill in a big bunch of forms and, approval and different things. And I know some people have like, oh man, this is going to take a while. Is that what we have to do right now? Like go in Stripe and fill in a big bunch of stuff?
Not if you have used Stripe before, you'll see it takes a couple clicks and you'll be ready to go. If you haven't used Stripe, Stripe has their own process to approve businesses, and they collect documentations and things of that sort. But if you're already running on Stripe, this is going to be so easy for you. So let's jump into it. I'll just go right from here. I don't have to go to the App Store. So we'll go to Stripe, and I'm going to connect. And let's just make sure. All right, good. You're on the right screen. Okay, so it automatically logged me in. I probably am already I already have a session on Stripe. So these are all the different businesses that I can connect to my workspace. I've done a lot over my lifetime, so I have all the different things here. Let's do Girl Dad Threads. This is the one I want for this workspace. So I'm just going to click on that, and I'm going to go ahead and connect. And then we wait a couple seconds, and that's it. How easy was that?
So you literally already had the Girl Dad Threads Stripe account set up, basically. You press connect, you waited 5 seconds, and then it connected.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. And what's super cool is you can attach Girl Dad Threads or whatever Stripe account you have to other workspaces, other teams also. So you get this nice little notification down here where it's connected what other workspaces or teams it's connected to, so I can see that.
So that's huge.
Yeah, it's great. If I wanted to go to the Stripe dashboard, I can just click on this and it'll bring me back over to it. And then what if I wanted 2 accounts? What if I not only wanted to sell Girl Dad threads, but I also had some course that I collect on a different Stripe account? I can do that. I can go back to Stripe and I can add another account. And this time I don't want that one. I want, let's say I'm giving away free lead websites. I just do the same thing. I find that other Stripe account, I click connect, I wait a couple seconds, and boom, it's done.
So you could have 2 Stripes or multiple Stripes in one workspace.
Correct. And I'll show you what this enables also. So now I have 2 Stripe accounts on this workspace. And here, if I go back to the Stripe, these are my Stripe installations. So now I can see which ones I have here. I can, go to the dashboard of whichever one I want. I can go back to, let's say I don't want Girl Dad threads here anymore. I can remove it, but I want to leave it here just to show you a little bit more about what's coming with Stripe.
This is awesome. So this is
easy.
This is taking a long time to get to this point, though, Rob. And we've got to give a round of applause to Rob and the team, everyone behind the scenes who've worked with Stripe to get this over the line. This is not just a copy and paste a piece of code thing, right? This is an in-depth integration that allows us to do some cool stuff inside of ClickFunnels.
Exactly. I mean, and those of you who have been joining the past couple of weeks, we were so close, and then we went a little bit farther back. And that's because we wanted to make it this simple. We wanted to make it just a 2-click process to bring Stripe over into ClickFunnels. So this is why we took a little bit longer, because we really wanted to make it special for you.
And this is what people who've been using the latest version of ClickFunnels, formerly known as 2.0. The people using 2.0 have been asking for direct Stripe integration since day one, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
This is huge.
This is massive. Like, this is a complete game changer. It's awesome. All right, I want to jump into a couple other features of Stripe and what it looks like when you have it on your workspace. So when I go to my workspace settings, one thing that's really cool that you could do now is you have this ability to choose a default payment processor. And on here, you'll see I have both options. So this will be my default. This is going to be the processor that is used for every purchase that goes through ClickFunnels as a default. So I can choose my free lead websites or Girl Dad threads. Let's choose this one. And I'll update my workspace. So now that's set. All right. Now here's the cool part. Let's create a funnel. We're just going to do something basic. This is going to be super, super fast. I'm not going to... Here, we'll just take one of these templates. Man, I love how easy this is.
Yeah. Yeah.
This just takes a couple
The actual time to funnel, right? The time to funnel is like the shortest it's ever been. And just being able to utilize ClickFunnels, throw in a little bit of your favorite AI, maybe. Man, I was on a call earlier with somebody, and their product, I can't tell you what it is, but it's so simple, and it's built out in literally 2 pages, and they're making lots of money, and all they're focusing on is getting the lead, simple order form, loads of follow-up emails, and it's all built in ClickFunnels. And they were like, "Oh, this just took me a few hours." And I'm like, "Oh, this is like, you could not do this like 4 years ago, 5 years ago." It's like, "Yeah, it's just a couple of hours work," and it's insane. So we've got a funnel literally built at this point. We just need to add an order form.
Exactly, the funnel's being built, but I don't need to show you the order form to show you what's going on here. What I want to show you. So on the funnel settings, you also have the ability to choose which processor is going to be used. I probably need to add a checkout. But what that means is you can have one funnel going to Girl Dad threads and another funnel going to the free lead website Stripe account. If they're 2 separate businesses, you can run them both here. You can send the payments, send the orders to one or the other. They don't always need to go to the default that you chose for your workspace, which is really, really cool and really, really powerful.
Oh, indeed. And can I use the multiple Stripes in one funnel on different pages, or will it break the check?
So that you cannot do, and there's a reason for that, and I'll explain that. So the reason you can't have multiple processors on the same funnel is, what's the best way to make more money from your clients?
It's the upsell, right?
Upsells, right? And when they go to the upsell, you don't want to have them re-put their information in. And so on the back end, and this gets a little bit more technical, but when they go through the checkout process, we create a small token for them with captures all their information that's completely secure and goes to Stripe. When they get to the next page, that session is still alive. If we had to change payment processors, then they would have to input all their information again. So that's why you can only have one processor per funnel. So Stripe isn't connected to products. It's not connected to courses. It's not connected to anything but the funnel and your workspace. So you don't have to worry about organization across different Stripe accounts or Payments AI in Stripe. It all gets sent to and from for you. All you have to do is choose which processor you want the money to go to. That's it.
And this is the fact that you can set it up in a few clicks, that it's up and running, and you can utilize multiple processes, multiple Stripe accounts across your workspace. Exactly. That opens up the door for lots and lots of different things. And maybe you have a low ticket funnel and a high ticket funnel working in two separate processes. That gives you a lot of power in itself, because that money could go to different bank accounts in that instance, right?
Exactly. And let's say you have one Stripe account in the UK and one in the States. You can send them to two different places.
So good. So good. You're getting, like, this funnel's coming together. We were actually talking earlier about bringing back the funnel race, which is one of the things that we used to do a few months back, where every month, at the end of the month, we get together and our ambassadors would all go live and build out a funnel and literally try and launch it in an hour with just ClickFunnels and their imagination, maybe a little bit of AI. We're thinking of bringing that back. With what we've got right now, I'm thinking to just put a spin on that, Rob, where it's like the first person to literally go live with their funnel is the winner of funnel race, because it was like, hey, who's the best? What have you created in the hour? Right now, that time to live funnel is minutes.
Exactly. It's really so fast. I do this on the weekends now. It takes me maybe a couple hours to get a funnel up and running. Whenever I have an idea, it's so fast, and people are just shocked at how fast I can go from idea to proof of concept online and start collecting payments and start running ads. It's all connected. It's all so fast. It's so easy. It's amazing. I love it.
So good, so good. So Stripe is here. We're super excited. Let's see if there's any comments. Remember, we are going to give away some swag in the next 5 minutes or so before we wrap this up. There's not only Stripe that's being developed, Rob, either. We've also got a few other developments as well. Maybe we'll get a chance to talk to them before we go over to our ambassadors at the top of the hour. Maybe we won't. So you might have to stick around until next week. But this is huge. There are some real big things coming very, very soon from ClickFunnels side. Russell has been working hard behind the scenes. There are at least 5 what I would consider to be equally as big as Stripe things that I know of that are going to drop in the next 4 to 6 weeks. And you need to keep your eye on your email, keep your eye on socials, keep your eye on the community, keep your eye on Russell and his stories in particular. So whenever Russell pops up, goes live, he's probably going to be giving away the secrets of what's to come. So look out for that. Jonathan is in the chat. Bry is in the chat. Louis is in the chat. Inderpreet is there as well. ClickFunnels team behind the scenes on our Facebook group. There's a few other people that must be on YouTube, X. Make yourself known. Let us know where you're logging in from. But Rob, where are we up to?
And honestly, my funnel's done. Stripe is set up, and took me, how long have we been on the call? I think I was sharing my screen for 5 minutes, and that was it. Yep. It was so easy. Yep.
So you set up, you've got a funnel done. The screen has dropped off, Rob. I don't know if that was your intention. If you've switched tabs, just to show people the finished article, but we literally within 2 clicks and a 5-second wait, Stripe was installed. I think one other thing to mention, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Stripe seems to remember my credit card details wherever I use Stripe these days. I just go on a website, look at the website, and it takes my money, right? Is that something that works with our Stripe integration, where it just sends you the code and you put the code in and it's like paid?
It is. So with Stripe, with striping supporting your checkouts, you also get access to Stripe Link. I don't know if you've seen this. You probably have. It is a green button that will show up on your checkout page, and then people can just do a one-click checkout. It's so easy. It's ridiculous. Yeah. It'll help you boost conversions. It'll save customer data for when they come back, and it's all built in there. With those 2 clicks that I did to have Stripe integrated into my workspace, you get Link all built in.
Now, Link is one of the craziest things ever, right? Because literally, if you've used any kind of AI tool, everyone's using Stripe. What Stripe has done globally is literally remembered everybody and the credit card. That's how I understand it, right? So if you come to MyFunnel, or you go to ChatGPT, or you go to some crazy AI tool or whatever it is, we're all using the same processor. So it just remembers you, and you literally press the button and it takes your money. And that works for your customers too. And then ClickFunnels will run them through all the upsells. That is like insanity. It's so fast, super fast. Your screen's back up, Rob. I don't know if you.
Yeah. I wanted to show the link out, and here's the checkout page already. There's no product on here, but if I let's say.
You're getting Rob's direct number now.
I thought about that, and I put in a different number. I put in Danny's. So anyone that's recording,
just call. Everybody else does.
But here it is. Yeah, I don't have any products configured, but Link is here. It's so I can click on this, and it'll just bring me to the payment. It'll check me out if I don't have a Link address. If I don't have a Link account already established, it'll ask me if I want to set one up.
Yeah, and you've got to understand the power of this on your funnel, because if somebody shopped at any sort of AI thing or anywhere where Stripe is used, pretty much, there's a good chance that rather than giving them the form, it's just going to say pay with Link. Your customer presses that and they're in the funnel. It literally takes the whole doubt of making a purchase out. It takes the doubt out, right? And we want the minimum amount of friction between customer making, oh, should I buy this, should I not, to pressing that button. And this takes it, shortens the whole time, and people trust it, Rob. That's the big thing, right? Everybody's using this all the time.
Exactly. People trust it. They know their information's already stored in a secure place with Stripe, with Link. And if you haven't noticed it in other websites, you're going to start noticing it. It is everywhere. I think it's on Uber. Yep. It's on so many different places. I can't even begin to name, more of them. But if they have their information over on Uber and they come over to your website, they can just click it again, and then they don't have to put in any address information, any credit card information, anything. They just check out as fast as possible. It's great.
This is like Amazon speed for your funnels, right? Yeah. You just look at the Amazon app and it takes your money and the things at your door. Like, this is that amount of readiness on your funnels right now, literally. And people, you've got Apple Pay and all the other usual suspects as well. Of course, you can punch in your card, but that ability to just use the link, being trusted, being almost instant, that's a conversion booster if ever I saw one. And we're super excited to get this rolled out.
Yeah, that's it. That's Stripe. I hear the round of applause all the way across the internet.
Literally, the noise that you're hearing is the guy like dragging a big thing past me. They're setting up for like a wedding or something. This is not a background. This is literally, I am at a legit place with a full 360 view. So it's not some crazy superimposed background. The power of funnels allows me to get out. Rob, you know, we'll be together very, very soon at some event. And with that in mind, I was thinking, should I tell them? Should I not tell them? You'll have to watch next week if you want to know something super, super cool. Maybe I've spilled the beans. If you're an ambassador, we'll tell you in 5 minutes' time. But before we go, Stripe is here. We're super excited, and that means we want to give away some swag and some goodies. Big shout out to our social team behind the scenes. Rob, what can we do for people to win some swag and some goodies? Because I think it's fair to say that we want somebody to work for this, right? Because it's not just a t-shirt, not just a hat. We're going to send you a big bunch of swag if you win, but we need to kind of judge these entries, and we've got a week to do it, right? So if you're watching live right now, right, win in the comments and want to go crazy, win, want to win a prize, hashtag ClickFunnels, hashtag swag, give us a sign, give us a signal, let us know that you're alive. There's a lot of people watching this, some on Facebook, some on X, some on YouTube, some in the community. Just write in the comments now, win. So we know that we're not wasting our time, because Rob and I, we could go. We've got 5 minutes left, but we thought we'd give away some swag to somebody who you've kind of got to work for it a little bit, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've been demoing so many different features recently. I want to see what you guys have been building. I really want to see how you guys are taking the things that we're offering and what you're doing with it. I would love to see your funnels, your frameworks, your courses, your communities, whatever it is. I want to see what you are building.
Something. So this is so we don't go insane. We don't want like a 15-minute demo. But what we want you to do is literally record. Is this working, right? Rob, you can hear me, right? I would literally want you to record a 30-second, maybe 1 minute, 30-second maximum, no longer than 2 minutes. We say this, hey, do a minute, and somebody sends us a 5-minute one, and you're like, ugh. Just no longer than 2 minutes. Screen share video, use Loom, or pull out your phone and record your screen, whatever it is, as long as we can see inside of your ClickFunnels account and that you're using some of these features. Maybe you've launched a funnel. If you accidentally drop your URL in there and you accidentally drop your hook and all of the things, we're happy. We'll show some of these. What we need to do is record a video real quick showing that you're at least show us that you've integrated Stripe, or you're using a conversion booster, or you've got an awesome workflow, or there's just something that you're doing. You've used a template, you've used a framework, something inside of ClickFunnels. That's fair enough, Rob, right?
I think that's definitely fair. We've built so many tools for you. We've made it so simple for you to get started with funnels, with a business, and make it more performant. Start higher conversions, try different offers, offer different products, whatever it is. Offer courses, digital downloads, so many different things. I want to see what you guys are building.
So we want to see what you're building, right? And if you've not even launched it, or if you just build something for the occasion, we want you to open up your ClickFunnels account, log in, go inside of there, and record a 2-minute video. You can speak or you don't have to speak. Hey, this is Danny, and inside of here, this is my latest funnel, and you can see that I'm selling this thing, and I've integrated with Stripe, or I'm using conversion boosters, or whatever you want to tell us, right? Just share a little glimpse into your world using ClickFunnels. Holly's in there, Roberta's in there, John Suzuki all the way from Japan inside the place, Cooper from Zambia. We can see people in the chats as well. Jonathan's in there, Louis is in there. All of you guys, just pull out your phone, pull out a screen share, whatever it is, a little quick Loom video, and then send it to outreach@clickfunnels.com. That's all you need to do. And just be like, subject line, win. And even if we get one or we get 100 of these things, we'll watch every single one and we'll go through them. Rob and I will make a decision. We'll shortlist them down. We'll play the shortlist on next week's Feature Fridays, and we will then announce a winner, maybe 2 winners, and we'll send you a bunch of swag. So when you send the email, we want the Loom video, we want your name, and we don't need your age. It's not like the kids coloring competition, right? Put your name and just put your shipping address as well, so it's easy if you do win. So your video, your shipping address, you can put this on YouTube or Vimeo or Voomly or Loom or whatever you want. Simple. Most of you guys are marketers, or you're doing something in the business. You've probably done a screen share, or pull out your phone, record your screen, explain what you're doing, no longer than 2 minutes. Outreach at clickfunnels.com, and next week we'll give away a big bunch of swag. We can't say further than that, Rob, right?
I think that's awesome. And we have some really crazy swag. We have some really good stuff.
We do have some real good stuff, and we want you to have this. We want you to have the swag. Maybe there'll be a hat, maybe there'll be a t-shirt, whatever, right? If you want to put your shirt size in there as well, just that might help us, and then we're not having to reach out saying, hey, what's your shirt size? So put your name in there, put your video link, put your shipping address and a size for clothing, and we'll announce 1 or 2 winners next week. It's as simple as that. You've got a week to do it, and we can't wait to see what you're working on inside of ClickFunnels. We are going to head over to our ambassador meeting because we've got some awesome news. We're going to have to show the other thing next time.
No, but just make sure you're set up to get Stripe. If you haven't opted into the pilot program, go opt into it. Anybody in that program will get an email on Tuesday this week, on the 6th, I believe, and you'll be able to get up and running.
Yes, as simple as that. So if you wait till Tuesday, if you want to show off Stripe, you could do the video saying, hey, I'm integrating Stripe. If you can't wait, then just go and record something now. Just one video, though. Show us your best work. Show us what you're up to. Show us what's working. Show us what you're thinking, what you're planning, how you're using ClickFunnels. We'll give away some goodies next week. Hey, Rob, time flies when you're building funnels, right?
Yep. Yes, it does.
Right, everybody, we appreciate you. We've got another meeting we need to go to. It's going to be a hard stop. We'll see everybody next week. It's Danny, it's Rob. Feature Fridays. Thanks so much, everyone. We're out of here. Awkward free.